Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Unreal English. I'm Alex.
And I'm Sarah. We're so happy you're here with us today.
On this channel, we help you learn natural, conversational English through real dialogues. If you're new here, welcome. We're so glad you found us.
And if you're a returning viewer, thank you for your continued support. You're the reason we keep creating these videos.
Before we start today's conversation, please hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss our new content.
And if you find this video helpful, please give us a thumbs up. It's a small action that makes a huge difference in helping us reach more English learners.
Absolutely. Today, we're going to talk about something crucial for career success. We're discussing networking.
This is such a practical topic because building professional connections can open doors to opportunities, help you advance your career, and provide valuable support throughout your professional life.
Exactly. And knowing how to talk about networking, making connections, and building relationships in English is essential for professional success, especially in international business environments.
So just listen to how we discuss this topic naturally. You'll hear expressions for talking about professional relationships, career strategies, and business communication.
So, Sarah, I have to admit something. I'm terrible at networking. The whole concept makes me uncomfortable.
You're not alone. A lot of people find networking awkward or intimidating. What specifically makes you uncomfortable about it?
I guess it feels fake, like I'm only talking to people because I want something from them, not because I genuinely care about them.
That's a really common misconception about networking. But here's the thing. Good networking isn't about using people.
What is it about then?
It's about building genuine relationships and creating mutual value. The best networking happens when both people benefit.
Mutual value? What does that mean exactly?
It means you're not just taking, you're also giving. Maybe you share information, make introductions, offer advice, or provide support.
So it's a two-way street?
Exactly. Networking should be mutually beneficial. If you're only reaching out when you need something, that's not networking, that's just using people.
That makes sense, but I still feel awkward at networking events. I never know what to say.
Networking events can definitely be overwhelming. What kind of events have you been to?
Mostly industry conferences and professional mixers. Everyone's standing around with drinks, trying to make small talk, and I just freeze up.
I understand that. Those events can feel very transactional, but they don't have to be your only networking strategy.
What else can I do?
Well, networking doesn't just happen at formal events. It happens everywhere, at coffee shops, in online communities, through mutual friends, even at the gym.
Really? I thought networking was specifically about those awkward professional events.
Not at all. Some of the best connections I've made have come from casual conversations in unexpected places.
Can you give me an example?
Sure. I met one of my most valuable professional contacts at a bookstore. We were both reaching for the same business book and started chatting about it.
And that turned into a professional relationship?
It did. We exchanged business cards, stayed in touch, and she eventually recommended me for a consulting project.
That's amazing. So networking can happen organically?
Absolutely. In fact, organic networking often leads to stronger relationships than forced networking at events.
That's reassuring. But what about LinkedIn? Is that considered networking?
Definitely. LinkedIn is one of the most powerful networking tools available today.
I have a LinkedIn profile, but I'm not sure I'm using it effectively. What should I be doing?
First, make sure your profile is complete and professional. Use a good photo, write a compelling headline, and fill out your experience thoroughly.
I've done that. What's next?
Start connecting with people you know, colleagues, classmates, former coworkers, then engage with content by commenting thoughtfully on posts.
You mean just hitting like isn't enough?
Likes are fine, but meaningful comments create more engagement. When you add your perspective or ask questions, people notice you.
That makes sense. Should I be posting my own content too?
If you're comfortable with it, yes. Sharing insights, articles, or experiences can establish you as a thought leader in your field.
A thought leader? That sounds intimidating.
It doesn't have to be. You don't need to be an expert on everything. Just share what you're learning or experiencing in your career.
What about reaching out to people I don't know on LinkedIn? Is that okay, or is it intrusive?
It's totally okay, but you need to do it thoughtfully. Don't just send a generic connection request.
What should I do instead?
Include a personalized note explaining why you want to connect. Reference something specific. Maybe you read their article, you're in the same industry, or you have mutual connections.
So make it clear that I've actually looked at their profile and have a genuine reason for connecting.
Exactly. Generic requests often get ignored, but personalized ones are much more likely to be accepted.
What about after someone accepts my connection request? Should I message them immediately?
You can, but don't immediately ask for something. Maybe just thank them for connecting and mention you'd love to stay in touch.
So build the relationship first before asking for anything.
Right. The best networkers give before they ask. Look for ways to be helpful to your connections.
How can I be helpful if I don't know them well?
You'd be surprised. Maybe you see a job posting that would be perfect for them or an article they'd find interesting. Small gestures matter.
That's a good mindset shift. Instead of what can they do for me, it's what can I do for them?
Exactly. When you approach networking with a giving mindset, opportunities naturally come back to you.
Let's go back to in-person networking. Do you have any tips for those awkward networking events?
Absolutely. First, set realistic goals. You don't need to meet 50 people. Meeting 2 or 3 people and having quality conversations is better.
That's less intimidating. What else?
Prepare some conversation starters. Instead of just, what do you do? Try, what are you working on that you're excited about right now?
Oh, I like that. It's more engaging than the standard question.
Right, and people love talking about things they're excited about. It creates a more genuine conversation.
What other questions work well?
How did you get into this field? Or what's the biggest challenge you're facing in your work right now? These lead to real discussions.
Those are great. What about when I need to introduce myself? I never know how to do that without sounding like I'm reciting a resume.
You need a good elevator pitch, a brief, compelling introduction to who you are and what you do.
How do I create one of those?
Keep it to about 30 seconds. Include your name, what you do, and what makes you unique or interesting.
Can you give me an example?
Sure. Instead of, I'm Sarah and I'm a marketing consultant, I might say, I'm Sarah and I help small businesses tell their stories in ways that connect with customers.
Oh, that's much more interesting. It focuses on the impact you make, not just your job title.
Exactly. And it naturally leads to follow-up questions, which keeps the conversation going.
That's smart. What about business cards? Do people still use those?
Some do, some don't. I always carry a few just in case, but I also offer to connect on LinkedIn right there using my phone.
Is it okay to exchange contact information that quickly?
If you've had a good conversation, absolutely. Just say something like, I've really enjoyed talking with you. Can we exchange contact information?
And then what? Do I need to follow up?
Definitely. Within 24 to 48 hours, send a message referencing your conversation. It was great meeting you at the conference. I'd love to continue our discussion about marketing strategies.
So keep the connection warm.
Exactly. The follow-up is where most people drop the ball. They meet someone interesting and then never reach out again.
I'm definitely guilty of that. What should I say in the follow-up?
Reference something specific from your conversation. Maybe offer to send that article you mentioned or suggest grabbing coffee to continue the discussion.
And if they don't respond, should I follow up again?
You can send one gentle reminder after a week or so. If they still don't respond, let it go. They might just be busy.
Don't take it personally.
Right. Not everyone will become part of your network, and that's okay. Quality matters more than quantity.
Speaking of quality, how do I maintain relationships once I've made connections?
That's the real challenge. Networking isn't a one-time thing. It requires ongoing nurturing.
That sounds time-consuming.
It can be, but you don't need to stay in constant contact with everyone. I categorize my network into tiers.
Tiers? What do you mean?
My inner circle, people I talk to regularly, my middle tier, people I check in with every few months, and my outer tier, people I might reach out to once or twice a year.
So you're strategic about where you invest your time.
Exactly. You can't maintain deep relationships with hundreds of people, so prioritize the most valuable connections.
How do you decide who goes in which tier?
It depends on the strength of the relationship, shared interests, and potential for mutual benefit. It's not calculating, it's just being realistic about time.
That makes sense. How do you stay in touch with your middle and outer tier contacts?
I use little touch points. Maybe I share an article they'd find interesting, congratulate them on a promotion, or wish them a happy birthday.
Small gestures to stay on their radar.
Exactly. It shows you're thinking of them without being demanding or needy.
What about asking for help or favors? When is that appropriate?
Only after you've built a genuine relationship, and always be respectful of their time.
How do I ask without being pushy?
Be clear and specific about what you need. Instead of, can you help me find a job, say, I'm looking for roles in marketing. Do you know anyone at company X I could talk to?
So make it easy for them to help you.
Right. Vague requests are hard to act on. Specific requests make it clear how they can help.
And if someone asks me for help?
Help if you can. That's the whole point of networking. When you help others, they're more likely to help you in return.
Pay it forward?
Exactly. Karma is real in networking. What drews around comes around.
What about networking up? Connecting with people more senior or successful than me. Is that okay?
Absolutely, but you need to be respectful of their time and bring value.
How can I bring value to someone more experienced than me?
You might have different perspectives, fresh ideas, or connections they don't have. Don't underestimate what you have to offer.
That's encouraging, but how do I approach senior people without seeming presumptuous?
Be humble but confident. Acknowledge their expertise while being clear about what you're hoping to learn or discuss.
Can you give me an example?
Sure. I really admire the work you've done in sustainable business. I'm early in my career, but passionate about this area. Would you be open to a brief coffee chat about how you got started?
That seems respectful while still being direct.
Exactly. Most successful people remember when they were starting out, and many are willing to help if you approach them thoughtfully.
What about mentorship? Is that different from networking?
Mentorship is a specific type of networking relationship. It's ongoing, developmental, and usually more formal.
How do I find a mentor?
Often, mentorship relationships develop naturally from networking. You meet someone, you click, and over time, they become a trusted advisor.
So I shouldn't just walk up to someone and say, "Will you be my mentor?"
That can be awkward. Instead, build the relationship first. Ask for advice on specific issues. If it goes well, you might eventually formalize the mentorship.
That makes sense. What about industry associations or professional groups? Are those good for networking?
They can be excellent. You're meeting people with shared interests, which gives you an automatic connection point.
Do I need to attend every event?
No. Pick the ones that align with your goals and interests. It's better to be active in one or two groups than superficially involved in 10.
Quality over quantity again?
Always. And volunteer for committees or leadership positions if you can. That's how you build deeper relationships.
Because you're working together towards a common goal.
Exactly. Shared activities build bonds faster than just showing up to events.
What about virtual networking? Is that as effective as in person?
It can be. The pandemic proved that virtual networking is totally viable. It requires different skills, but it works.
What's different about virtual networking?
You need to be more intentional about building rapport since you don't have the natural flow of in-person conversation.
How do you do that?
Make eye contact through the camera. Use people's names and find creative ways to connect. Maybe send a follow-up gift or handwritten note.
Those personal touches stand out in a digital world?
Definitely. Everyone's doing virtual calls, so anything tangible makes a memorable impression.
What are some common networking mistakes I should avoid?
Oh, there are several. First, being too transactional. Don't just contact people when you need something.
What else?
Failing to follow up, making every conversation about yourself, not listening actively, or promising things you can't deliver.
That last one is important. Don't overpromise?
Right. Better to underpromise and overdeliver than the reverse.
What about mistakes at networking events specifically?
Spending the whole time on your phone, monopolizing one person's time when they're trying to mingle, or being too aggressive with your sales pitch.
So, read the room and be socially aware?
Exactly. Networking requires emotional intelligence. Pay attention to social cues.
This is really helpful. What's the biggest benefit you've gotten from networking?
Honestly, most of my career opportunities have come through my network. Jobs, consulting gigs, speaking engagements. Connections have opened so many doors.
Really? Not through job applications?
Some through applications, but the majority through people I knew or who knew someone I knew.
So the saying, it's not what you know, it's who you know, is true?
It's actually both. You need skills and expertise, but connections help you get opportunities to demonstrate those skills.
That makes sense. Okay, I'm convinced. Networking is important. Any final advice for someone starting out?
Start small. Reach out to one person this week. Comment on one LinkedIn post. Attend one event. Build from there.
Don't try to do everything at once?
Right. Sustainable networking is about consistent small actions, not occasional big pushes.
And always focus on being genuine and helpful.
Exactly. Authentic relationships are the foundation of good networking.
Well, Sarah, this has been incredibly helpful. Let's do our vocabulary review.
Let's review 10 useful words and phrases for talking about networking and professional relationships.
Number 1, networking. This noun means the action of interacting with others to exchange information and develop professional or social contacts. Building your professional network is essential for career success.
Number 2, mutual. This adjective means shared by two or more people, reciprocal. Mutual benefit means both parties gain something from the relationship.
Number 3, transactional. This adjective describes a relationship based on exchanging goods or services, often suggesting superficiality. Being too transactional in networking means only connecting when you need something.
Number 4, elevator pitch. This phrase means a brief, persuasive speech about yourself or your idea that you could deliver in the time it takes to ride an elevator, usually 30 seconds to 2 minutes.
Number 5, follow-up. This phrasal verb means to pursue or check on something after initial contact. Following up after meeting someone shows professionalism and genuine interest.
Number 6, touch point. This noun means a point of contact or interaction between a business and customers, or in networking, any moment of connection with someone in your network.
Number 7, thought leader. This phrase describes someone recognized as an authority in their field whose ideas influence others. Sharing expertise can establish you as a thought leader.
Number 8, pay it forward. This idiom means to respond to kindness by being kind to someone else. In networking, it means helping others the way someone helped you.
Number 9, rapport. This noun means a close and harmonious relationship where people understand each other well. Building rapport is essential for effective networking.
Number 10, leverage. This verb means to use something to maximum advantage. You can leverage your network to find opportunities, solve problems, or make connections.
Those are 10 essential expressions for discussing networking and professional relationship building.
So everyone, we've had such a practical conversation about networking today.
I hope this showed you that networking doesn't have to be awkward or fake. It's about building genuine relationships.
Now it's your turn to share. We have a question for you.
Here's our question. What's your biggest challenge with networking? Or if you're good at networking, what's your best tip? Share in the comments.
For example, my biggest challenge is following up with people I meet. Or, my tip is to always look for ways to help others first.
We read every comment, and your insights might help other viewers who are building their networks.
Don't forget to hit that like button if this conversation helped you feel more confident about networking.
And please subscribe to Unreal English and turn on notifications. We post career-focused English lessons regularly.
Share this video with friends who are learning English or building their professional networks. These skills are valuable for everyone.
Remember, networking is about building relationships, not collecting business cards or LinkedIn connections.
Focus on being genuinely helpful and interested in others, and your network will grow naturally.
Keep learning, keep connecting, and remember that your network is one of your most valuable career assets.
We'll see you in the next video. Goodbye, everyone!
Bye, and remember, the best time to build your network is before you need it.